So hello everybody and welcome. So today I'm going to walk you through the VentriBiz platform. So as you can see, we're on the main dashboard of the VentriBiz platform. So this will give you an overview of everything. So just to scroll through, shows your total income, your pending invoices, outstanding invoices, total tasks, and total jobs for today. You can see you have a time filter for today, this month, this year, also a custom. Want to select a custom time period. You have your task due today, recent jobs, revenue overview, recent invoices, then recent activity. So as we go through the platform, we will see that this will be more populated. So let's start with invoices. So this is where you can manage all your invoices. And let me show you an example of an existing invoice. So this is an existing invoice, shows the company logo, company details, invoice details, and the client's details. And it also shows the description, quantity, the price, total, and everything. But let's create one invoice. Let's want this for an existing client, let's say Blueprint Engineering. And this demo video, for this demo account, it's for a logistic firm in particular, but depending on what your business is, without determining the items and the description, obviously. Let's say this would be a, what do you call this thing? A shipment. That will cost, let's say, 250,000. Yes, then we can set the due dates. Let's pick 17th. You can add any other external notes you want to add at the bottom of your invoice. You can add them all, you can type it out so here. Then you create your invoice. As you can see. So for now, the invoice status is still pending. So whenever the client has paid, simply click paid. You can see this is now paid, status is now paid. So let me show you that. Status paid. Let's go to our client database. So here is how we keep track of all our clients and get a quick overview of all the clients. So this is the Blueprint Engineering we just used. You can keep your emails and their phone numbers. And you can see also shows you lifetime revenue, any outstanding invoices you have with them and the amounts. You can see total outstanding, active jobs that you have with this particular client. So you'll be able to know everything about this client very easily. Once you create a client, you come here, type in their name, phone number, email, address. You can add any other notes you like to add. So this is the task session. So this is for showing the different tasks you have to get done. Just a very good way of showing everything, what is in progress, what has been completed. See, so whenever you want to whenever you want to change the status of a task, you simply click here, hold it down, and drag it to the next section you want it to be in, and the status automatically changed. So to create a task, So to create a task, simply come here, enter the title of the task, description, brief description, and you can assign the task to a particular user. Set a due date for this task, or a deadline. Then you can set the priority level, whether it's low, medium, or high. You can link it to a client like Bluepeak. You can also link it to a project. So that's how you create a task. And this is a calendar view of all your operations. You can see it's today. Shows all the projects that have to be done and also any task deadlines like tomorrow. You can see you have a task deadline. So you can change the months, go month by month, see everything. So now let's go to the job section. So for the Ventri dashboard, they have 4 types of jobs. They have booking, projects, shipments, and deals. So booking is obviously for booking meetings, also for keeping track of stuff like apartment bookings, warehouse bookings, studio bookings, just like things like that. And projects is more for more just your standard projects activities. Shipments is for more logistical stuff, taking stuff from point A to point B. Then deals is for more ongoing what we call services that are continuous in nature and don't have like a fixed timeline. So it starts in booking. Set the booking title, search for the client, select your client, then you can search for units. So in Ventri dashboard, you have what we call bookable units. So just like I said, you can set bookings for apartments, warehouse units. So this is where you do that. So that's I'll show that later how to create a booking unit. For now, you can see you have warehouse units. So you can book. So you can select that, say a 3-bedroom apartment. You can select that and then set the booking, set the start date, start time, the end date, then the end time. You see, and any other notes for context. You can create the booking. So now for projects, similar thing. So the booking, except there's no units, obviously. So the project title, project description, search the client, project schedule, the start dates, the end dates, any notes for context. You can just create your project. There's an example of one here. And for shipments, you see an example of shipments from this place, our warehouse to the client, the delivery progress. This is the description of this shipment. So you can see you can create a new shipment, title, description, the client, the origin, and the destination. And you can choose your start date, your end date, and any notes you want to add for context. So similar to just like all the jobs have similar. See, this is also for a deal. Set the deal title, the description, and similar things. Also your notes. And also for all your jobs, you can directly add the tasks from here. So So you just select it, this will open up. Then you can add your task directly from here without having to go to the tasks section. So the due date, the priority, stuff like that. All of that directly from here. So then let's go to the inventory section. So here's where you keep track of all your products for your company. So you can add the products, add the name, the category, the quantity as your initial quantity, and then the cost price per unit quantity. Then you also have to set your reorder level. So this is where this will be the level at which your products will get to, and then you will be notified by the platform so they can restock it if necessary. So you can see the products, the categories, the quantity, the reorder level, cost price, and then based on that, calculate the value of these products. So this is for logging your procurements. So you create a procurement, you type in your vendor, either you search for an existing vendor, or you can create a whole new vendor. Set the date for this procurement. So you add the procurement items, you have barcode label, safety helmet, you can set the quantity, and based on the cost price that you had originally put, automatically calculate your total procurement cost, and then it will log it for you. You also have your vendor database, so you can keep track of the vendors that you are procuring from. So you type in the vendor name, a phone number, and email, and you can see it automatically find the number of procurements, how much you have spent at this particular vendor, and the last time you procured something from the vendor. So now we're going to talk about the units like I spoke about during the booking page. Here we have units. It manage your apartments, rooms, properties, stuff like that. So to create a new unit, come here, type in the unit's name, unit code if it's necessary, and the type of units that you're setting. Then you set the status, then just a brief description of the units here. Then you can create a unit. So just use it like that. Then for maintenance, so you can track your maintenance logs or your repairs and everything for each of the units. So you select a particular unit, title of this maintenance, a quick description of what is to be done. You set the priority of maintenance, the estimated cost, the start date and the end date. And if you want to block the units during this maintenance time period, or if you don't want, you can just always uncheck it. Then you can create that maintenance log. Now for document section, this is for you to be able to keep track of all your documents in one place, so you don't have everything scattered across different places and you're searching a particular document and you don't know where it is. So you can always just search your documents here. So to upload your documents, click here, you choose your file, and type in the document's name, category. Then you can link it to an entity, whether it's a client, a job, an invoice, or even a procurement. And you can add tags here to make it easier to search for. You can add any other optional notes just for context and stuff like that. So once you upload that, you can always just come here and download your file back whenever you need it. Let's go to the report section. So the report section, I have different reports. You have financial, let's see, profit and loss, invoice reports, expense, procurement reports. You have your client reports, your client activity reports, outstanding client reports. You have your operations reports, so these are task reports, your booking reports, project reports, stuff like that. And then you have your inventory, so you can inventory stock reports, stock movement reports, and vendor procurement reports. And you can also have your document activity reports. So you choose the date range, today, this week, this month, stuff like that. Then the branch you would like to choose and the status. You simply generate reports. Then you can export it either as a PDF or as a CSV file, stuff like that. Now to the settings section. First of all, you can set your company details. So you set your company details. That will be shown on your invoice. So company name, business email, phone number, websites, address, for currency, RC number, company logo. This is where you also upload it. Then any default invoice notes that you want automatically to always be there, you just put them here. And your notifications, you can select what notifications you want to be receiving. Payment approved, new job, low stock alerts, job completed, stuff like that. And if you want to export all your data, you can always just come here. You want to sign out to all your devices. Then if you unfortunately would like to delete all your account and your data, you can do it from here. And this for help and support, contact support or to report a bug. And also the Ventri dashboard also allows multi-branch usage, so you can add multiple branches. You can create a new branch so that you'll be able to switch between your different branches and see everything going on between them. Then for your profile, let's say you set your phone name, so you upload your image, and you can change your password from here. And for team management, you can add multiple members to your team. For now, this account only has one. If you want, you can add multiple. You type in their full name, their email address, their password, then their role. That's an admin, a manager, owner, staff. So you also have access, permission access, so you can see you can give each user different permissions, or since this is an owner, you can see everything is selected. And you can also show what branches they also have access to. So maybe for staff, you don't want them to see details for a different branch, so you just select just the branches you want them to see. And yeah, that's everything for the dashboard. That's everything for the Ventri platform. Thank you for coming through, and I hope you enjoy using the platform. Thank you.